Hey everyone, what's up? What's going on? Black Mark here, back for another, I guess you would say review for this time. So I bought this Duel Devastator about a month, 2 months ago. I opened it. This is before I started this YouTube channel, and I want to do a deck review. I want to do like a box review of it, because I didn't use any cards inside of it. Let me show you guys the field sensors that I got. These were, when I got them, I started screaming. If only you saw my reaction as to when I got these. And, from my understanding, since this is the actual monster young, they would go right here. And these look absolutely beautiful. And I assume it's just, you would just use one. I don't know. I don't really use field sensors like that, but these are actually beautiful. But yeah, let's get into it. Um, you notice that I'm pretty sure that all of Konami products come in like a little tray right here. That's gone. Of course, because like I said, opened this a few months ago, but all of the cards are intact. From my knowledge, at least, it should have been 55 cards, and that's what I have in here. If not, oh well, right? I can't tell. I'm gonna assume it was 55 cards that came in here because I didn't do anything. But yeah, so start off with the 6 hand traps, of course, all reinvented, of course. This up here. And I want to sleeve these so badly. Showing these 4 sensors with 6 hand traps. If you guys can see this all that well, especially with the glare in the way. Once again, I'm sorry about this glare. I don't expect to word it. But yeah, I'm trying to work around this glare the hardest. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave this here. Up next, Inspector Border. This card was very difficult to understand when I first played against me, but I started to understand it a little bit more. Okay, I should start to understand it a little bit too. I'm not gonna read its effect; it's too long, but just know when you come across this, you got to be careful, especially what you have on the field. Kaiju monster. Kaijus are great. That's all I'm gonna say. Kaijus are great. Gate blocker. This card is great, especially against your opponent, of course. They're beautiful for any deck, especially in these stun decks or whatever you can do. Stalling decks. Looks like that's a good card to run. Denko Seka, of course, is another good card to use if you want to stall. Spell Canceller. Never read this one. Spell cards and their effects on the field can be activated. You get your own spell effects on the field. Pretty good card. Level 5. Nice trade off. Artifact Lentia. Ooh. Vanity's Fiend. Ooh, Vanity. And Majesty's Fiend. Both some good Monarch support. Dunner Wrestler, Pinko Tops, DD Crows, another hand trap. Effect Railer, multiple spells, Mind Control, Wave Motion Cannon. Oh, Pocket Eclipse, what's this? Change all face-on monsters in the field to face-on defense position. During the end phase of this turn, change the remaining face-on defense position monster as your opponent control to face-up defense position. Then your opponent draws cards equal to the number of monsters chains faced up by this card effect. This card would be good in the dinosaur deck profile I'm trying to do, I think. Especially with that. I mean, never mind. Maybe, we'll see. Calvin Cyclone. I don't like this. Because of the rarity. Silent Graveyard. Discard one card. Effect active graveyard. This turn negated. This would be like a Gravekeeper deck. If you don't have an Echo Valley with you. Call by the Grave, of course. Self-explanatory. Different Dimension Ground. This turn any monster into the graveyard is banished instead. Nice. It's like a Dimension Shifter, but any better. Only for monsters though. Typhoon. Type 1 faces Power Trap Field, destroy it. If your opponent controls 2 or more spell traps and you control no spell traps, you can enter this card from your hand. Oh, it's not bad. Forbidden Umbrathia, Dimensional Barrier. This card is also a good card to win in any deck, in my opinion. Lost One, another good card to win in any deck. Heavy Storm, or Decree. Anti-Spell Fragrance. If I haven't done that already. There can only be one, of course. This card speaks for itself. Wiretap. What's another card? 7 Tools of the Bandit. Only difference is you get to negate the activation without paying any life points. Strike, of course. Red Reboot. This would be good for my Rocket deck. Already, guys, I'll play Rockets. Once again, sorry for the cut. I was just looking up the Duel Devastator box, and apparently I'm missing some card, but we'll get into that at the end of this. And just for confirmation, I looked up all these cards are ultra rare. I was just making sure. I didn't want to say it and I had to take it back. But yeah, these cards all look beautiful. But yeah, let's get back into it. So this is Decode Talker Extended. Capital Logic, Bomb Dragon. This card I might put in my Rocket deck. But its only downside is let's read its effect. If another monster is special summoned to a zone and link monster it points to while this card is in the zone, while the card is on the field, destroy all monsters in the main monster zone. Also, the other monsters cannot attack for the rest of the turn. After damage calculation, this card attack the opponent's monster if the damage is equal to the opponent's personal attack. It's not bad. I'm the Clock Taker. Let's just say Lane. Gaia Saber, of course, just generic. Decode Talker, beautiful. Saruja Sculpted. Oh, this should definitely go on my Rocket deck. Or just any deck in general that uses a lot of special summoning. Ally of Justice. The Dragon of the Ice Barriers. Ice Barriers are making a comeback as well. Oof. Memphis Horus. Oh, what does this do? 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner. If this card is synchro summoned, you can activate the appropriate effects depending on the number of non-tuners used as sync material. So this is level 6. So if it was a normal monster, this face-up card is unaffected by other card effects this turn. Effect monster, you can target one other face-up card in the field, negate that target's effects. And if it was a pendulum monster, the opponent chooses one monster they control and gives control of it to you, but it cannot attack this turn. It's not bad. Especially that last effect. The opponent just chooses, so it doesn't target. Black Hole Dragon. Clear Wing Fast Dragon instead of Spark Dragon. Beautiful. Starlight Red Demon Dragon. All these cards in general. All these past 4 cards. Even the next one, Trishula. These cards are good for any deck. Especially ones like level 7 and 8s. Trishula. Vermilion Dragon Mech. Onto the Xyz. Abyss Dweller. Number 101. This card is generic level 4 though. It should be when in any deck, especially if you need a level 4 synchro, rank 4 Xyz. Castel, again another generic rank 4 that you should be running in any deck. Lastly, another generic rank 4 that you can run in any deck. So yeah, I'm proud of this. This is actually a good review. So back to what I was saying earlier. So the one card that I think I'm missing is either an Xyz monster or it's just Super Poly. I'm gonna go with the Super Poly. I know exactly where it is. It should be in my Shaddoll structure deck. Not structure deck, my Shaddoll deck. Stay tuned for that as well. We'll be bringing back a few other decks that have been brought up for the past year, 2 years, or even the past 4 years. Yes, thank you all. These little beautiful cards. I don't believe in hand traps, but when I say that, I mean I don't play competitively. But hand traps are still fun to use, especially Call by the Grave or Infinite Emperor whenever you get the chance. But I might just take a liking into these. And yeah, thank you all. Like, comment, subscribe. Black Mercenary signing off this contract.